world. And Ukrainian folk dance for us now. They're lying in 10th place, 13th last year, so going in the right direction. This is Alla Beknazarova and Vladimir Zuev. Wowee, that was jam-packed with content. Perhaps not the most difficult we've seen. Indeed, it's not the most difficult we've seen. Of course, Oksana and Maxim, a much harder program. But I've got to say, I really, really enjoyed that. I thought Alla gave it everything, particularly at the beginning. I thought she almost overcooked it. She was putting so much into it.
I think it's a clever idea.
Yeah.
To have it. I'm imagining it's the two guys dancing together. These are the outfits they would wear, and we saw some of them, the hand behind the head. We've seen it where you're doing the, I imagine you've done it at a party, Chris, where you're down on the leg with the legs kicking out, and you're down on doing the teapots on alternate feet, that sort of thing.
I don't need a party to do that.
In a hat like that, you'll have done that kind of thing. So there was a slight comedic element to it as well, which reminded me a bit. It's a show skating. It's almost a show skating routine, that sort of thing. I think there are times, if you look at it technically, that in the circular step sequence, there were a lot of leaving goes in order to do the transitions and the changes, and there could have been more extension and even more commitment to some of the movements, because the basis of it is fun. And that in itself, in trying to capture the theme of a folk dance, is great. Now, the alignment on the turns, everything, of course, counts. Not bad. More difficult if you're holding the foot on those twizzles. So they're not completely in alignment with each other as they're skating. So there is that slight dissonance when I'm looking at it, that it doesn't flow if you're trying to be one. And I think that was throughout it, really. So a little bit more finesse, a little bit more exact alignment would add greatly to the overall presentation. But a great idea for a theme, and well put together with the idea of the costume.
You know, it just strikes me, Nikki, I think one of the marvellous things about this original dance is that all these, what have we got, 26 teams given one theme. They've got basically the blank canvases, you've got to come up with a folk dance.
Yes.
And
it's a great choice.
It is. We've seen completely different routines with the same elements in, pretty much.
Yes, I think the idea of a folk dance as the base is superb, because it does give you the opportunity of going either to Australia or to your hometown.
Okay.
That's something, isn't it, really?